Alright, how's it going, guys? Duisburg is first. How huge is it? I'm debating if my response should be rude. Could probably throw in a like a yo mama joke in there, but pretty big. But we can just say it is changes that I have wanted to see for something things, but actually other pretty big changes. Huge, long list. So actually a fairly decent well looking update in terms of both content and balance. So that is what I would actually. I see a traitor in our chat here. Does Multi lose his mod status here? My Biggers does he no longer? Although to be fair, I'm pretty sure Multi came from Retro and just went back. He donated us oil. We used him for his oil, as a true American would. You have a pretty good idea of what's coming, but you couldn't resist based on the title. Yeah. I mean, well, they did already post the video well, they teased Indiana, and then they already posted that whole what game? Alternate destroyer line, and the commander. The commander seems pretty busted. Actually, I can't tell if my internet's dying. Internet? Are you dying? Dude, see, so the reason that Thunder video of like the stream highlight I posted was cuz like Streamlabs updated twice in the last month. And then for whatever reason the update like changed a bunch of settings. And then now it's not even displaying my bitrate properly. It's saying 0. But if it's 0, then that means my stream disconnected, but it didn't. Dude, Streamlabs, you're killing me. And I didn't realize that everything was cooked. So like from basically the end of May. So that was kind of a lot of content that just got lost. Thoughts on the new American the unlimited radar and the passive radar thing is, I mean, interesting, I guess. Do DDs really need, like, you have perceptive. Do you really need to see them on the minimap where they are that whole time? Not really. Although I will say black, based on the new skills, might be kind of dented. Black and gearing. Because there's that one skill, I think it gives you a consumable. It increases your torp speed, but like reduces the damage or something. Or that first row skill that does like fire chance. Something that the American Destroyers desperately needed. Without having to nerf your Ichi Alpha with like Rather Be Torching or something from Burke. But now, you like get all of that for free. Sure, you won't have perceptive, but like that's not the end of the world. So honestly, new commander looks kind of busted for every DD type as well. And for black especially, I think, what is it, 8 knots of torp speed, which it said it could change, but like torp speed for black is huge. Because those torps are so slow. Stacking Sims and that guy would get a DD. Yep, Sims and that guy will definitely be a ton of HP. And I mean, since it's like, I guess a radar DD kind of guy, like, you don't really need to worry about your detection being bad. Radar duration for cruisers. I am pretty sure it does radar duration for cruisers as well. Ruh-roh. Do you mean to have mid-roll? I have mid-roll ads for my stream? Or my video? I don't know. I don't think I'm supposed to have mid-roll ads for my stream. But if it was just you that had to watch ads, I think that's fine. Just multi. That'd be so funny if I could choose people to watch ads. Oh, nice. Paid actor. He's not gonna shoot me. Yes. Yikes, man. It's a pretty epic game return there. Stream? I don't know that I'll be able to actually change any of that. At least not right now. But no, I'm not supposed to. I'm supposed to just have it like at the start. Dude, that AP damage. I don't know why I haven't played Meteor more. This thing's AP and the reload boost and the improved pan angle is just so nasty. Let's see. I don't know if I can live dashboard. Surely me going to my live dashboard and opening up a web browser is not gonna like kill my stream. Surely. Monetization. Oh, here. You know what? Well, we can do automatic mid-roll ads, but we'll make it low frequency. That might work. Actually, this will be a good test. If it's low, multi, you can count how many ads you're forced to watch. But I guess I can actually change it. It's actually supposed to just be at the very beginning and at the very end. I don't know if it automatically got turned on at some point. Oh wait, I can do manual. I can do manual? I can force you guys to watch ads? That'd be pretty funny. As punishment, you guys are forced to watch ads. I'm spotted. Is that a DD smoke there? Maybe. There's 2 DDs still alive. Unless this DD's AFK. Oh no, he's still alive. "20 seconds till I get my reload boost." HE! Yes, not AP. Yeah, go broadside to the rest of my team. That is a good idea, Elvin. No, he still has a smoke. Kill him! Don't let him live. Yes. Cool. There's definitely Elbing Torp somewhere. But we're like stern in, so I think we're okay. Uh-oh. Run away! Dude, we're shattering Shimanto's HE. That's so funny. Earned it. I don't have a reload boost, so probably going after the Shimanto is a really bad idea. But then again, content?
Victory is imminent.
It's got to be on this side. Right? Otherwise, I feel like that guy would have spotted him. Hello there. Goodbye. Dude, it took 4 torpedoes. Are these torps that weak? Oh, Duisburg isn't even the deputy. I think people voted for False Panther. Can I have multiple deputies? Solo cap, fighting 2 DDs. Actually, you know what? One of the videos that I lost because of the Streamlabs recording thing messing up was actually a Meteor match. Surely 3k. Surely. 3k for 105,000 damage. Surely. I can have 2 deputies. Okay. So I guess are we set on Duisburg being a deputy? But see, do we think Duisburg is gonna leave just like Multi? Because he did say he wanted to join other fleets. Epic 3100. All right, so we got our Meteor match back. Oh, dude, poor Shimanto. I don't think that's how you Shimanto. But yeah, I don't know why I don't play Meteor more. Like, thing is, it's a Delny, so it has Giga armor in the middle. So you're just not going to take any damage whatsoever. Your AP has improved pen angles. I lied. It's standard AP. Wait, is that standard? That is in fact standard. But giga damage. So like that slight angle that the Mogador gave. Did I even? I think I shot HE maybe a couple times at the Elving. Which honestly you don't really have to. But yeah, I don't know why I don't play this more. Good enough torp range for a gunboat. It's fast. Not the best concealment, but like we're shooting basically the whole time. Huge hit points. Plus the armor, plus a heal. Plus a reload boost. Dude, if they... I wonder if they're now going to move towards Burke-esque or like... Who's the Russian equivalent? Not Shrubs. Gurin? But then giving them like a fully packed or consumable skill. Because we got one with Giuseppe now. The American DDs are going to get one. So if there is a Gurin-esque that gets like fully packed eventually, and that's like the new gimmick commander, that would actually be pretty good. Probably be really worth it on Meteor. I mean, well, realistically, probably all these DDs that have a lot of consumables. Imagine getting Pozarski EP in a DD. Is this actually Pozarski AP? What is it? 3100? 3150? Is that what Pozarski AP is at? Is 3150? I know it's 152s. We have punch through, so let's just take away 10%. Yeah. Oh, it is. Actually, that's kind of crazy. Dude, imagine if it did have improved pen angles, though. Dude, that would actually be kind of crazy. 55 to 70 degrees on a DD with AP that does that much damage. Like ZF6 has pretty close AP damage. 2950 instead of 3150. So 100 less damage, but like I run mortar. And this thing does get improved pen angles. Not quite the 70 degrees, but it's US heavy cruisers. One of the reasons I really like ZF6. Yeah, would we consider Meteor to be like up there for DDs? I mean, of tier 8 destroyers, like honestly, probably. I feel like the only thing that's gonna give it trouble is stuff that can trade without actually like getting spotted, so like Katsanis or like Lucian. But even then, Katsanis' HE can't even pen the middle of Meteor. And Lucian would have to shoot AP. But at the same time, Meteor being so fast, Lucian's torps not being able to hit DDs, you could probably just YOLO Lucian and not die. Especially because you have a heal and so much HP. It's kind of interesting that we don't see more of them. Maybe it's just the bad detection that puts people off. But like as a gunboat and like something that can kill other DDs, it's kind of goated. Actually, now that I see Trank's comment about the Pan Asian, I'm thinking of something else. There is actually One ship. Well, one nation that's getting something. But all I can say is, I feel like I called it as soon as it came out. That's all I can say. Buffalo game. I am trying to do premium supplies, so what would be the closest next? Tulsa? Salem? I guess Tulsa technically. You know what? We don't play USS Voyager. I did have a video, but like we don't ever touch this thing. So we'll touch this thing. What is our build? I don't know why I have Sims. I don't even know what this build is. But I feel like we just throw on Lip. How long till patch notes? I am pretty hang on. They're so inconsistent with like the times. I'm pretty sure it was 11 last time, and right now it's almost 9. So probably 2-ish hours. Let me check though. Okay, embargo for videos is in 3 hours at 23:30. So 11:30. So yeah, I'm pretty sure 11. The 30 minutes is for their update video to get the views, I guess. So it should be in like 2 hours. Time is consistent and only changes because people in Ukulele Land don't use daylight saving. That is true. We don't use that. Not us.
Or give me death.
What is daylight savings time? Never heard of it. Fake news. I mean, realistically, I'll probably just make deputy whoever is probably the most active. Probably in both the Discord and actually playing the game. I don't know where I'm going with this thing. Probably gonna get death struck. Someone's getting shot. Oh.
Plane sighted. Focus all fire.
No way. Did we shoot down all the planes before?
Anti-aircraft crews return to normal post.
Oh no, it still dropped. Only one plane though, I think. Wait, does one plane drop 3 torps? Yeah, you try to pronounce this name is YOLOing in?
Start the smoke.
Why does that accuracy look so bad? Is it just me?
Smoke has been set.
Let's go on and empty the clip. Might be a wasted smoke. Probably should have kept going on the flank. Our Aki is almost dead. I'm impatient. I might start push. Oh, what a shame. Turret traverse. No, not my A.
Destroyer spotted. Cruiser in view.
Still Ichi. I kind of wish they just made a, you know, fancy Salem. As like funny as these guns are, like it's still not like super great. Well, our Shima's getting out torpedoed by a Shima that's inner spawn, but no one's around our Shima.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I have to be within 7 to Citadel A Yamato. Or Aki, for that matter. Oh wait, Shima's dead. Nice. Do I want to push out? I feel like the Aki's just sitting there as well. Our Conk isn't moving anywhere. We have a Zao trying to push in with me. But like, we kind of need a battleship to do some tanking. Although, all things considered, if their Aki isn't pushing out yet... Uh-oh, he's reversing. This is not a good.
Start the smoke.
Aki is definitely the bigger threat.
Smoke has been set.
Conk's running away. Can I just black out his turret? I mean, this guy has to be out of heals already. Right? If only our conch was like kind of pushing in. Uh-oh. Our Zal's going in? Is that a good idea? $7.2. Zal's going for it. Please don't get Death Struck. Okay, good. He didn't get Death Struck. Come on, Voyager, faster. You can do it, Zal. I trust. Can I incap the side of his turret? No way, he got off all his torps and he's alive? No way. No way. Oh no, he missed torps. And he's shooting turrets.
Cruiser spotted.
Oh no, only one set. Can we save him? Yes, we saved them. Oh, but magic airplanes?
Not hold.
I don't think we saved them. Magic airplanes is gonna kill him. Because there is no dodging Aki torps because it's so many and so wide. Well, that's unfortunate. We almost saved them. Almost. Okay, Yamato's dead. Okay, Repub. Ooh, Vermont. Nothing I can tank. Smoke's fading. How far is this? I don't know if I'll be able to spot him from
Our
here.
time runs short. Only 5 minutes remain.
That cockroach's detection is so good. Yeah, dude, that thing's detection is ridiculous. It's unfortunate. Well, hopefully Conk can just live.
With the smoke.
Yeah, I do have to be worried about that repup. Come on, turrets. You're so slow. He reversed kind of far. Uh-oh. Repup can see me. Yadichi! Well, that's not good.
Repairs complete.
Ruh-roh, Spadudio.
Our ship is aflame.
What? He didn't die? He really didn't die? No Citadels? Out of that second salvo? Wild. Okay, well now Repup's cooked, right? 2 minutes for Conk and team to kill him. Yeah, it should be fine. Yamato overmatches him. What's the likelihood of sitting Petra through the bow? Probably just as high as Citadeling an incomp through the bow. Get him, Conk. Oh no, he just shot the belt. There's no way this guy dies. Right? No way. No way you die and then Repup can sit behind an island and live? Okay, thank God they could hit him.
Stand victorious.
Oh God. Yeah, that was a little underwhelming. Not being able to kill the Dolly that was just flat broadside reversing. Is this thing accuracy bad, that's why? I mean, it feels pretty bad for what it is. Like, they couldn't even give it 5k EP alpha? It's like the nerfed version. I mean, it looks kind of standard dispersion. Just doesn't feel good. Maybe if they gave it like DD dispersion, like I want them to give to Tulsa. Maybe. I think Citadeling Petra through the bow, it depends on what you mean. If they're perfectly bow in, probably never gonna happen. If they're talking about punching a cheek though, that's a different through the bow. That's cheek bow. They might just be saying they can do a lot of damage to the bow because it has a fat schnoz. 4 destroyers and a carrier. Oh boy. Talking perfectly bow in. I mean, they're definitely not citadeling at bow in. I mean, first of all, you'd have to have a battleship that has the accuracy to do so, and to do it consistently. Like even then. But Petro is definitely mid in this game because they had to down tier it for some reason. Never made sense, dude. I wish they didn't down tier it, and then I can have Talon at tier 7 with the heal. Like, dude, can you imagine Talon tier 7 Talon with the heal and a proper Russian radar? Like, dude, that thing would be so good. But they had to down tier it and make it poo poo. Just like everything else that should be at legendary tier that got down tier, it's poo poo. I guess except more so, but like, I mean, they technically did take away kind of a whole play style of Marceau, which would be a more of a hybrid slash torpish boat compared to Kleber. But now it's just a gunboat. Kind of. Hello there. Interesting spot, Velos. Huh? My kill. Okay then. Oh, thank God the Kaga and capped my engine. Wait, do we have a stream sniper? I mean, it is Musashi, so accuracy. Why is this guy's accuracy all touching in Musashi? Why can't mine do that? It's okay, dude just like traded all his HP. Oh, but carrier's back. He just landed 3 of his 4 bombs. Carriers. Carriers are so fun, man. Just magically, it had to be a 4 versus 3 when I have no counter to one of them. Yeah, too bad DFAA didn't last 40 seconds. Because I'm like 90% sure by the time his second squad returned, the 40 seconds would still be going. And maybe, I mean, we probably wouldn't have saved ourselves. But we would have at least shot down like a few planes, I think. But no, they like cut the duration in half while not even giving a good... Oh. So just a straight repeat of last match? Cool. Okay, AP bombs. They can't do anything. AP bombs. same match. Good variety. If Petra had its PC stats, it would be incredibly strong at legendary tier. Probably not. Legends, commanders, and like the different balancing of ships probably make Petro kind of bad, or more mid.
And so it begins.
But also aim assist. Where you would maybe be like on an island angled bowing or whatever and throttle jockeying, and maybe they misjudge you going forward or backwards and like propulsion actually helps you. Legends, nope. Aim assist basically tells you that they're going forward or backwards. You just point and click, shoot. No super difficult challenge to do so.
Enemy detected. I have you now. Engine boost on.
Triple
Full
battleship
speed
landing
ahead.
this way. Let's assume Ruprecht and Bismarck. German battleships YOLOing in with their sonar.
Away from here.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm like really good.
Anti-aircraft gun crews are in maximum readiness.
Who needs to see the DD when you see them on the map? Oh, I'm really good at hitting islands too. Did my full DFA not even shoot down a whole squad yet? It didn't even shoot down a whole squad. Tragic. So much for like dual purpose main batteries. Is our carry gonna help me? Maybe.
Enemy battleship just showed up. Captain Speared our engines out.
Like I said, I'm really good at hitting islands.
We've got that under control. Sent to the T. Now the numbers are in our favor. Thank you.
Dover sailing flat broadside to 3 battleships. Is that good? Seems pretty good. It's not getting depth stroke. Almost.
Engine boost off. Returning to standard speed.
QJ. Dude, poor guy, he's losing all his HP to AP bombs.
All stations, fall back.
You use your smoke. Nope, I did not think he was dropping me.
Normal alert level for anti-aircraft gun crews. Fire! This is fine. It'll buff out. Got that under control.
Uh-oh.
Boost on. Full speed ahead.
I'm in his secondary range. There's also a battleship in front of me. I definitely didn't lead those torps enough. Yeah, we got kind of surrounded, but we did our job. 2 DDs. Meanwhile, we have a split in their spawn, bypassing the cap. Not sailing through the cap, sailing around it. That's pretty good. I can never understand what goes through people's minds when they just sail around a cap like this. It would have been so much XP and like guaranteeing a win. But like Shoshin short bus. Yeah, pretty good. We can rely on our teammates. Trust. They'll probably win that, I think. I have a feeling he's gonna get secondaried by Graf Zeppelin. Think so? I think so. He doesn't want the red snow where he is. Tactical border sailing to torpedo in his super good torpedo boat. It's totally not a very good gunboat. Multi says 3 ads. And how long I've been streaming? Like an hour? Anyone else getting 3 ads? If it's just multi, that would be pretty good. Alright, what do we do, Hector? D? I think D might be the better objective. Less islands. Guns, DDs don't have those. True. You know, they could have made some abysmal, like, fantasy DD that shot like the nuclear shells that, like, the American battleships were supposed to have. And they could just dev strike the entire enemy team with just one shot. But they still probably wouldn't use it. They need to use the torpedoes. Torpedoes first. You got a doctor ad. And you haven't been here for 10 minutes. I feel like Godzilla gets like, I don't know, like those erectile dysfunction ads, like for the magic pills. I think. Oh no, magic airplane, poor Massachusetts. You know what's a shame? Some of the torps that this guy ate were going towards that guy. Game replay? Huge game replay? 10 seconds till my torps are loaded on the other side though. I'm a gamer. I could totally creep out with my exhaust smoke, but that's kind of boring, so... No RGA, no RGA, no RGA, surely. Yeah, his turrets are on the other side as well. Oh, and we torp the Provorny? I'm a Giga Chad, that's all it is. That's all it is. Dude, that's gameplay right there. That guy's dead. There's no way this guy's kiting out, right?
Torpedoes dead ahead.
All forces requesting cover fire.
Oh, he is kiting out. Boo.
Generator activated.
Pretty sure my smoke fire penalty is better than his, right? I don't know what it is though. 4.2. It is better than his. What is my sonar? 5.6. Ow. No Neptune. I don't appreciate that. Yes. Next. Neptune. Huge citadels. Please don't get death struck. He survived. And somehow that thing was actually performing better than Meteor.
Direct front.
Yes. Can I catch your torps before my sonar runs out? Huge.
Set.
Is enemy Dashi gonna live? Probably not. Do I catch enemy Iowa in time to finish off an interesting match, to say the least? No, Iowa. Angle your ship to the battleship. Angle in and give me more broadside. Why are you so unintelligent?
Victory is in sight.
Good lord. Angling is a myth. Angling doesn't work. Where Iowa? There's no way. This Iowa is second. What a myth. Shame, just shy of 3k. Need to do a little more damage to probably the Vrihide. Magic torpedoes, I guess. Using a destroyer commander of all things. Why am I using a destroyer commander actually? Fast torps? Like not even fast. Is it for the reload? I don't even know. I guess the reload? And stand or fall? I mean apparently it worked. But even a broken clock is right twice a day. Wait, what am I looking at? Premium supplies. Am I done? I am in fact done. Okay, good. I got a dono for Yoshino. Okay, where's Yoshino? We got a dono for Yoshino, says multi. Gdansk, glue, and incomp. Am I losing silver while playing legendary tier? I am not. At least I don't think I am. I mean, even though I'm not losing, I'm definitely not making a lot. Although I do have boosters. But mostly because I have like 1 billion of them. Like, I'm pretty sure I have at least the basic booster. What's going on, Bob? Yeah, gamer. Let's get rid of that guy. It's probably going to DCP that at some point. Right? I think so. Our Ohio is getting focused. Preußen DCP'd. Uh-oh, magic airplanes. Can I get the fires? I did not get fires. Magic airplanes did not get fires either. My Latago is not working. See, if I firefighter is just gonna save him. I'm not gonna shoot him. Okay, can I get off the border? Is that guy just gonna ram? He seems like a rammer. In his German BB, he seems like a rammer. Unless Ohio rams, which I hope not. No, he DCP'd the fire. I think he's dead. He is broadside and I have AP loaded. Are you fast, Yoshino? Actually, can they even lob? Lob? Said it could. Oh. Shot the island. Surely he has like 5 heals, right? No, he's a sniper build. Oh god. So he has no heals left, basically. Imagine? Imagine these torps hit him. Oh, my torps hit the Michelangelo. Yes, go 20 chem torps. You think? It's kind of wide. Huge 20 chem torps. And the Michelangelo ate some? Eh? Okay, well I have zero interest in chasing that guy. Plus, enemy team on the other side seems like they're killing our team, so we're gonna go the other way. Well, now he has to push in. And he might be pushing into my torps. Eat my torp. Just missed. See, that dude should be dead. Or not. Is their DD really here? I mean, it is a sweaty-ish div, so he's probably here.
That's the spirit. Good job.
It's behind one of these islands. Cool, permafire. It's crazy that this dude's full HP. team killed Incom? I can't get Citadels though. Huge fire. Oh, shame. And all the battleships in spawn are dying. Problem is the glue is there too. I don't know how our cruiser died over there though. My guy needs to push in. I don't have HP to do this. I wish I had fully packed right now. Well, the problem is, if Glue can just get me on sonar in the next minute, he can just use airplanes. So hopefully that Montana gets spotted. Ohio's dead. He shouldn't have reversed. But then again, their Yamato pushed in, so I don't know. Shame. We tried. I don't know how our JDW killed himself. Unless our Montana can somewhat death strike the guy, but it's a glue, so probably not. $2,300 base XP loss. What a tragedy. We had a Preußen and a Des Moines. And a Gear... Gleaves Gearing or Burke Gearing? What do we think? Probably Burke. A Halsey Gearing. Yikes. I mean, I did what I absolutely possibly could, given the ship that we had. But, unfortunately, sniping Ohio without any extra heals for more survivability, kind of bad. But, it's kind of also bad that they don't give us actual good free commanders. But I mean, 18 fires. I mean, Otago is definitely a way you can go. Yeah, I was not expecting our JDW to kill himself. Kill himself somehow. I guess he was probably broadside. Or was one of the very few JDWs that shot his guns out in the open and was broadside. Too bad. It was definitely a very winnable match. Aki and Louisiana div. Yo. Two Minotaurs and a Brisbane, but I'm in Smolinsk. What a shame. Base patches? Dude, I want to get as close as I can to those guys so I can farm A and B. I considered a Minotaur, right? I think. 12 kilometers, maybe? What's the point of getting steel as a C if you get the ships for free? Well, technically we weren't supposed to get this for free, but for some reason they decided to do so. Like, the only reason we got Marceau for free was because it was in a crate. Yikes. I got healed up kind of a lot. Oh well. They both missed. Insta DCP. Alright, Smolinsk, show me what you got. So, single fire damage con. Can we get an Insta 2? Kind of going broadside though. Yikes. Oh, here I thought I was going to farm a bunch of damage on that guy. He just got death struck by Louisiana. Is that guy getting death struck now? Wait, he's smoking but not actually trying to go in his smoke. Dude, why can't I have Minotaur players like this when I'm in a battleship? Yeah, no, Brisbane is 100% better than Smolensk. Ever since Brisbane got a smoke and a huge DPM buff, while keeping the 30mm pen and everything, like, it's better than Smolensk. Having a super heal for the random citadels you get if you're like kiting with a radar or something. Or a super heal just when you're in your smoke. The only thing, Brisbane might be a little worse, but barely, is that if you do get caught broadside, you probably are going back to port. Smolensk, being a super thin Ochakov hull with less armor, you might be able to get away with being broadside. Maybe. But that is at very close ranges. I mean, the appeal of having 16 guns to set fires is like cool and all. But I feel like having less guns that can actually pen things and do actual damage instead of shatter and rely on fires mostly probably is a lot better. What percentage chance is there of fires? Is it 7? I think it's 7%, but there is 16 guns. And even though it's pretty low, like having those 16 guns does make it pretty easy to set fires. And the fact that people probably have flammable cannoneer. You know what? I don't think I'm gonna smoke up. The game's over. 2 salvos, 2 fires. Oh no, he's turning his guns for me. What do I do? Why spam fire in Smolensk with why have a super light cruiser when you can have a battleship with light cruiser guns? The teeny tiny battleship that can tank every battleship except Yamato and Incomp. A cruiser that can tank battleships while having a billion DPM. Why would we need Smolensk? I'm still wondering what they're going to do to Colbert to buff it because its battle impact is still so low. It's got to go to the corner. Airplane div, do you run to the corner? That much of a loser, eh? He actually is going to the corner. It's crazy. Crazy work. Limo. His divmate dies, and then he runs to the back of the map. Makes his divmate watch him run to the corner. If you bow tank in Chimera, if a BB shoots your superstructure, they're going to rack up damage still. I mean, but what are the chances they actually do anything, though? Like, anything meaningful? Probably 0. $32.5K for Smolensk with Colbert was 3K. I don't know. That's still kind of funny that they gave us a bureau for Colbert for 3K. With how demented the thing is. Granted, people are bad in it, but like still. I feel like if EOP wasn't a legendary skill, even with a pretty decent trade-off, like maybe they put it in the third row so you choose EOP or punch through. I feel like that would be pretty a fairly decent trade. But I don't know, it's so hard, like comparing to the other legendary skills, fully packed or refill station, like it's hard to justify EOP being like the one that you actually want to use. Did I have a chance? I did have a chance to play Regolo. Actually, there was a Regolo video that got messed up because of the recording. Oh god. But yes, I have. I think I almost have 10 battles in it. Almost. Almost there. Okay, a Yoink Gearing? Or Marceau? There's an Aki. Aki's gonna steal damage by Magic Airplane. There's another Magic Airplane ship. But it's a glue. I think I go left. Is the video about the next? Yes, it is. Patch notes and everything should be today in like an hour, 50 minutes ish. I can't reach. The sad life of Ale, Massachusetts, not having flammable cannoneer. They just gave Ale, Massachusetts flammable cannoneer. It would have been perfect. What is this Magic Airplane? Okay, that wasn't meant for me then. Is that guy just going in? Hold on. He is just going in. What an interesting fellow. Oh god, prop mod nerf. Vermont kiting. I mean, he's not looking this way. I don't think we'll get Death Struck. What is that dispersion? That doesn't look very good. Even though we landed 5. No, GK, why are you turning in? Turn back out, surely. He's gonna get torqued to death. He didn't get torped to death yet. But he is getting magic airplaned. Dude, what a Chad Yamato just bound reversing in the middle spawn.
前方に魚雷かわせる
Yeah, I'm not dodging that. How in reversing Aki and a kiting Vermont, dude. Secondary ships are so dead, but they keep nerfing secondaries in this game. Ooh, my secondary died. Maybe I should have went the other way. Other flank seems like they want to push in. Too bad our glue isn't really doing anything behind me. It's kind of just sitting on an island, not even dropping airstrikes or anything. There goes another secondary. To battleship AP of all things. Get him, Gary. Good. No way, he's still bound reversing. That is crazy. Gameplay, man. These are really, really good players. Elbing's dead. Wait, I didn't get spotted? That's kind of funny. You think this guy starts bound reversing again? Aw. My double fire just got yoinked. Yoinked my yoink. There he goes, cutting away again. Pushing in? Never heard of it. That was a very, very enjoyable game. Dude, the GK did better than Wisconsin and the Aki. He had to conserve all of his HP to the very end to get torqued to death. Wild. Even with magical airplanes. Okay. Well, Justinian Lines is useless. Basically a useless build. I guess I'll just go back to my price and accuracy build or something. He was doing his absolute best to stay as far away as he possibly could. It's kind of the reason why as good as Ohio is as a secondary ship, if I'm going to use a secondary ship, Rhode Island is probably a lot better. It's because I can spam HE a lot easier. And the secondaries go a lot further. Never running through and over, Fernandez need that extra main battery range. Yeah, it is kind of important. It's kind of crazy how useless Justinian Lines has become. Like Justinian Lines early for secondary ships was like such a good inspiration. But then Fight Fire with Fire was changed, and you getting triple fires basically just killed the inspiration entirely. And then now it's airplane ships that stay at 1,billion miles away and you can never use your secondaries. So even more useless. Schlieffen would have done better for... No, Schlieffen would have died to Aki and Vermont. Schlieffen's secondaries might have shot. Like, at least once. Because I don't think my Ohio secondary shot at all. But at least once. But then probably would have just insta-died to airplanes. Before, yeah, I don't know. They nerfed the base secondary mod, but that just killed everything that wasn't the secondary cruiser. Some more. Like they could have just tweaked the epic and legendary versions of the mod so that it's not like Giga Reload, or just tweaked the secondary cruisers in general. What did I just shoot at? Louisiana, we sitted out him. It's pretty good. Is the guy beaching? I guess we'll never know because our Ketson is smoked up instantly. And didn't radar. So what was the point of the smoke if you weren't going to radar? No, you radared. Wait, but that's a broadside slot in comp. I'm more interested in that, sorry. You can kill a 3-bar Lucian, trust. I should have shot the DD. His tiny turnout made all my shells not short. Yeah, at least somebody smashed him. 2 DDs and B. Is this guy following me? You had like the same idea I did.
I need to learn everything about our enemies.
3-bar Ketson is a Torp commander. No, he's just a new player. Poison shells are fast. No, not my turret.
Turret critically damaged.
What is Seong doing? What is Napoli doing? Reload. I feel like Marceau will get something done with those DDs. No way, that Lucian just kept sitting there. Smash? No, shell's landed short. It did hit one.
team has taken the lead.
Louisiana's running away. Something's pushing it to C.
Enemy battleship detected. Our team has taken the lead.
Why he got sonared and now he's smoking up. Oh no. Three-bar Lucian. What is that dispersion? That was a super entertaining match. Convinced at this point devs hate secondary battleships? I mean, basically they do. Except for Atlantico, somehow that thing's secondaries are actually good. That dispersion looks pretty good, except for whatever reason the front turrets are like split apart. What? It's going broadside to the flank. And I don't need to really move yet. No way, Louisiana's coming back.
Our victory is in sight. Enemy cruiser detected.
Is that the Fleet Cup camo? Disposable camo? What is that camo? Nope. Thank God my shells went everywhere. It's warning shots. Warning shots. More warning shots, don't worry. We'll eventually get them. Unless the game ends. That's also possible. Game's gonna end on points. $30 more minutes, still batch notes. Okay, we don't need this. Go back to prop mod. Actually, is that why we citadel the thing? Because then we have Giga Pen. I mean, that's kind of possible. It's 10% AP pen. It's less about the range, but I don't like losing the grouping. Especially considering we're not using the dispersion skills. I mean, it is still battlecruiser dispersion, but 1.85 versus a 2.0. And we have our gimmick shell switch build, which does work because the reload is actually pretty quick. Schlieffen damage potential was way too high. Having 8 torpedoes per side that go 8 kilometers let Schlieffen do way too much damage. And bow and reversing battleships that back then did not have the fight fire with fire that we have now. And they all just used skill to rebuild. Because that was also before the Giga nerf. Like before, bow and reversing Yamatos, flammable cannoneer, not having, you know, a lot of the gimmick commanders yet. Takagi was the only one they had with skill to rebuild. Flammable cannoneer, no firefighter, nothing to reduce fire damage or fire chance or anything. Schlieffens could set triple and quad fires like nothing. While they tried to bow and reverse away because, you know, prop mod. Like, not even having the secondaries able to pen 32, it was literally just the fires. Without fire damage reduction or anything. That's literally what it was. I'm gonna assume you meant will to rebuild, False Panther, but no, not really. Skill to rebuild was way worse. Skill to rebuild, giving you infinite health at a standard healing rate. Like most ships wouldn't be able to kill it. Like, skill to rebuild was essentially able to almost negate 2 fires. It was worse, but less common. I mean, realistically, I feel like the only thing they need to do for Fight Fire with Fire is limit the activation to once per damage con cooldown. That's all they need to do. And I mean, realistically, the fire damage reduction being as high as it is probably is enough. Like, they didn't even need to give it a, you know, magic save me gimmick. Carrier. Why is there a carrier? Even should still be at least. I mean, PC is 27 seconds. I'm pretty sure, but here it started at 30, and now it's at 32, which is crazy. My A guns are 3.7, doesn't matter.
Forze nemiche in vista.
Avvistato incrocio di un nemico. Avvistato cacciatorpediniere nemico.
Alimentazione attivata. Allarme incendio. Problema risolto, signore.
Corazzata nemica individuata.
Sovralimentazione disattivata.
Is that guy dead? Is he eating those torps? It's reversing. Oh, like I said, I'm really good at hitting islands. I mean, if they didn't have such gimmicky commanders, and like some commanders have skills and others don't, like if every battleship could have just had firefighter, like from the start at least, like we wouldn't have needed skill to rebuild or fight fire with fire.
Rilasciata cortina fumogena.
Firefighter would have been the easiest solution. No one else to shoot at in the middle. No, Wisconsin's behind islands.
Allarme incendio. Problema risolto, signore.
You managed to meet my high standards.
La nostra squadra è in vantaggio. Generatore di fumo avviato.
No, come back, Conk.
Sovralimentazione attivata. Rilasciata cortina fumogena. Sovralimentazione disattivata.
Can I shoot down fighters? Clear sky incoming, surely. Shattering on like everything. I don't even know where I'm supposed to shoot this thing at. I guess there? Mine, surely. Nobody yoink it. Give me the CV. Thank you.
La portaerei nemica sta colando a picco.
Rilasciata cortina fumogena. Sovralimentazione disattivata.
Oh no, Shimna's getting tortured by Richthofen, even though he's dead. Get him, Daring. I mean, get him, Minotaur. Dude, radar Minotaur, huge. Oh, he died. Oh, he traded. Okay, I feel like I want to use mortar, but I just hate... Gee, how's our rudder? 6.2, is that bad? 6.2 seems kind of bad. Might not be. If the engine boost was longer, that would make more sense. Then again, oh, a 10% conceal B. So we'd get 5.8 for 35 seconds? 25 seconds. For 27 seconds. Is that worth it though? And then you have a super long cooldown. Nah, not worth. Can we get 30k HP? We can get 33k HP. Actually, we already have 30k. $10.48, so we should have patch notes in like 10 minutes. Although, time to go look at Richthofen's hull. Ah, that's why we're shattering. It's random, I don't even know what that is. Random armor belts that go up high. I guess the schnoz is kind of big. Probably could have shot that. Unsaturated part. Stern, less. I think we'll have. You know what? I haven't played Minotaur since they buffed it. I don't even remember what they buffed. Okay, surely this match is fast enough. $48,000 hit points. What was it before? 45? 46. 4.7k. 42. Uh-oh. AI Gamers and a large cruiser that outspots me. Oh no. And overmatches.
Now we fight.
Insane MVR has no torque protection, basically make counterplay the enemy CV impossible. That's okay. We don't need CVs to have torque protection. It's better that way. If they can have like 1 minute DCPs, they can have no torque protection. They'll be fine. I don't think the majority of the player base will bat an eye if the CVs were just nerfed into the ground and basically made useless.
See us, turtles.
Oh, why did it have to be that thing here? No way our Gdansk get AI gamed, right? Oh no. Oh. Good one.
We listen to the deep.
Kremlin? Who's looking at me? Probably Kremlin. not Kremlin. You love carriers that now that they can't swap shits, it's a good balance. See, I'm on the opposite end of that spectrum. I think it's bad. Because now they offer 0 team play, and all they do is farm damage while basically inting everyone else in the match.
Enemy leads. We must strike back.
Huge Kremlin gameplay. Galler? Galler? It's gotta be Galler. But our team is still losing. It's Russia. That's kind of bad. Dude, nothing on that side of the map has been damaged. That's crazy. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, was it a Ruprecht that torqued me? Is 8 camped? Actually, it was Michelangelo pushing, and maybe that makes sense. I mean, I don't exactly have a whole lot of places to go. Minotaur improved pen angles is enough, apparently. You missed. Shame. 2 cruisers that overmatch a Minotaur. And they were both full HP. Not much that we can do about it. Alright, patch notes should be out though. I wonder if I can do it on my computer instead. Should I try that? You know what? Why not? Let's see. Legends. News? July update. Born to sail free. Let's see. Display capture? How do I choose which display? Nope, that's not it. Nope, that's not it. Okay, wait, cancel. Okay, I need to learn how to do that. Okay, well, we're just gonna go and use controller. Use the console browser, because simple. But show details, patch notes. I clicked X. The main thing that I was hinting at, they nerfed everything in the tech tree for the Dutch cruisers in terms of concealment, except for glue. So you can basically no longer stealth airstrike, except for like very small. Oh yeah, we'll do Ministry of Balance first, because yeah, Ministry of Balance buffs to Som. Good, dude. They're power creeping Jutland even more. Better torps, better reload. I guess more incapacitation chance. Z44, better torp reload time. Yeah, it's still not the greatest destroyer. Elbing, main battery range buff, still nowhere near being like Schultz, so I think Schultz will still be better. But you finally do get an engine boost. I guess that is kind of nice. But Schultz base range being like 12.5, still so much more comfortable to play. But at least you get an engine boost now, and it's 15%. And a 3-minute duration. So maybe Elbing becomes a little more fun. Probably still going to be pretty rough. Holland, honestly wasn't expecting this buff. More HP, especially because Holland without smoke and being so slow is kind of squishy, especially if you try to use a radar and play it as like a gunboat. But now, dude, 20k HP, Sims puts it up to what, 24? Universal guy might actually get it to 25. Close. Torp reload time, 85 sec, dude. So even a torp build would be kind of nutty now. And like now we get the Smolinsk engine boost. So that's kind of good. They also buff Smolinsk's HP, so now Smolinsk's going to be a pretty nutty gunboat, like even more so. Scott, like I think the that line is just being made more of a gunboat, more so a gunboat than they originally were. Which is pretty good. Although they don't have Ostjylland in here, which is kind of interesting, which would have made more sense to also do. But I guess Ostjylland might be doing just fine. Orange, 5-second reload time from torps. Yeah, it's not the most, but then again, you are using that gimmick skill that does like every 3 torp salvos or whatever, faster reload. Upgraded torpedo max fire setting chance increased from 400 to 500%. Why? So if a ship had a 50% fire chance reduction, like this is still over 100%. How does that work? Why does it need to be increased? It's very strange. More torp damage. That's pretty good. Katsanis getting buffed. Who knew? Gdansk got giga nerfed, but Katsanis is getting buffed. When it already had more DPM than Gdansk as well. Pretty crazy. Having radar and the smoke and all of that. Pretty wild. I think it's the Fletcher syndrome. Actually, Fletcher's getting buffed again, where people just suck in it, and all the stats are just bad. But yeah, dude, Fletcher getting a buff. Slightly faster torp reload, more torp range, and more torp speed, so much more usable torps. So Fletcher with the new commander as well. with the torp speed because it's 8 knots, I think, unless they changed it. 70 knot torps for like losing, I forget how much range, but still. Bayard infinite reload boost, 67% reload boost buff too. Hang on, what does 67% so far? I think it's just Wisconsin, right? So now we have Bayard with the 67%. Still no heal though, which I guess is fine. But now I'm wondering if we did like some Giga reload build, can we do like funny like almost in Austin? Oh yeah, I don't know. Funny reload boost, but I still feel like I would very much rather have just gotten a heal. Because I think it's the only cruiser at tier 7 that doesn't have a heal. And even Weimar, when it got moved up to tier 7, it got a heal. Even though it was significantly overperforming at tier 6, it still got a heal, which just didn't make sense. Nottingham, honestly, I think I played like 2 battles in Nottingham. Maybe we need to play it more. But clearly, it was not doing super good. 11 kilometers? I don't know how I feel about that. 11 kilometers, a kiting thing that has 30 millimeters of armor everywhere. So basically a somewhat like a Colbert while you're kiting. Especially at tier 7 where not a lot of things overmatch 30. And then being able to torp now. I don't know about that one. Yeah, not sure about that one, Chief. The Pan American cruiser line getting huge buffs. Is this a tier 7? Yeah, getting a better repair party. Like I said, it needed a better repair party, so that is exactly what they did. They're also making the main battery better too, which is kind of good because this thing only had 8 guns. And more HP. Oh no, wait, this is the tier 7. That was a tier 6. Yeah, but still needed the reload buff, so more DPM. Santander, main battery buff. And this is the most important part right here. Stock and upgraded hull HP regen increased from 50% to 70%. So that means pen damage that used to do 50%, or you could heal 50% rather. Now you can heal 70. And you now have a super heal. So yeah, so now you can restore more HP and a super heal while also having the consumable that increases the duration. Now you can probably say you have way more survivability than Worcester. Even though Worcester has a 32 bounce turn, this thing has zombie heals, capability to restore that much HP. But is this not exactly what I said when San Martin came out? It's almost like someone who played like 40,000 battles almost knows what they're talking about, right? Almost. Marlboro, 1.4 to 1.55 sigma. That's kind of funny. I feel like they should have also touched like the dispersion or something. Maybe. Just a little. Small Ichi damage buff. But Marlboro firing angles is still going to be what kills it. Nerfs. Lepanto. Crazy. Lepanto's getting the Colombo nerf. Yeah. Make her secondary and main battery builds. Although they only list the main battery, they don't say anything about secondaries. I guess maybe with the secondary build, it was still better than Colombo. Yeah, I feel like they didn't necessarily need to do that, but I guess it's not the end of the world. It's kind of minor. But yes, for a long time we've been trying to balance Dutch cruisers. Yeah, we know it's been a very long time, like over a year. And stealth bombing. So now they're not going to really be able to stealth bomb. Like they probably should be spotted. And with certain commander builds, it will still be possible with only a few hundred meters. So unless you have like Gigamax commanders, probably won't have to worry about it. But you will still have to worry about the fact they can just park behind islands and then deny an entire area of the map. That is still going to be a problem, but at least if they're kiting out in the open with their funny detection skill that lets you only stay spotted for, what is it now, 9 seconds, at least you're not going to be set on fire with bombs and then have to like get set on fire by main guns and then just stay on fire forever and ever and never spot them, because these things outspot Minotaur. Except they didn't actually go to glue. They stopped at tier 8, which is kind of sad. So, I mean, I'm slowly losing hope that they would ever actually nerf glue or Louisiana. Like, I'm sure they'll keep touching the tech tree, but they'll never touch the legendary, which kind of sucks. Don't know why. But at least, you know, the other tiers can, you know, at least have fun, sort of. But Gunther Lichtjen's AP shell damage bonus, I think this is the base trait. Yeah, Commander base traits. 8%, that's great. Giuseppe, 15%. 5% more on a 70-something second. Can you get like an 80-second exhaust smoke with Giuseppe? That might be kind of wild. This guy is what, the Torp guy? Yeah, this is the Torp guy. Yeah, we don't really use him. Not too much of a change. Norman Scott base. I can't believe they're buffing Norman Scott's base rate to 6%. It's kind of crazy. I mean, it is only 1%. Maybe it's just like a rounding thing. Maybe like someone's OCD, like mine, would be like, oh, I just needed that 1 more percent to make it look at like 2.0 instead of a 1.98 or something. That's something I would do. Commander skill buffs, loyalty to the Navy. Which one is this? Bonus to cruiser, main battery shell group when shooting at destroyers increased from 4% to 8%. I mean, how many people actually use Gunther Lichtjens though? And what would this actually be useful for? Because I mean, if you have von Mueller or Rearwald or any of the other Ale commanders, I feel like they just are better. Which is probably why they're buffing this thing, to try and make it more appealing. But like a maneuverability commander in this day and age, not having basically battleship range in a cruiser is like death sentence. Especially when everything overmatches 30. Or overmatches your cruiser in general, even at lower tiers. It's kind of rough. Squid's Ink. Smokescreen dispersion times reduced by 20% instead of 50. I mean, I think the whole point of the skill was just to make the active time longer, so I don't think the puffs fading away faster mattered that much, but not gonna change much really, because you're just gonna stay full speed. Sheltered arms, who is this? What is sheltered arms? Incoming splash damage to main batteries reduced by, dude, what is this skill? Vincent Mordoff? Splash damage to main battery and torp launchers reduced. Is this the skill, the 4th row skill? That would be pretty good, reducing the splash damage, because the whole point is that they don't get incapped, so if the splash damage is reduced, then that means they're going to survive longer as well. Armed and ready. I think this is the one that tells you when they're looking at you on, like, Norman Scott. Incoming fire, so 0.5%. Okay. So, but you do trade off punch through for this. And I don't know how many people would actually trade off punch through. New effect, rudder shift time. Yeah, I still don't know that people would choose this over. I mean, it is a very useful skill. But like for, like, say, Kincaid or Beepley, the first row skill for the Torturous and Genius literally does like the main draw to the skill, which is let people know, or let you know when people are looking at you. And it gives you turret traverse instead of, you know, incoming fire dispersion, because you can always be screwed by RNG. And it's only 0.5. Which I think is fine, because they just added chromium barrels, and the last thing we need them to do is add more stuff that just basically cancels it out, right? EOP. What did they do? Drawbacks outweigh the benefits. I mean, yeah, it was pretty rough. HE shell's fire setting chance is reduced by 25%, has been removed, so you don't lose fire chance. A new effect, cruiser HE shell and bomb fire setting chance is increased up to 3%. What? Is that a good idea? That seems like a really bad idea. Skill drawback is now the same at all levels. Cruiser main battery HE shell damage is always reduced by 20%. Is that a good idea? to now let you have more fire chance. Because I mean, I'm just thinking beyond range. Whatever that second row skill for another 3%, and then now you take EOP where you pen more, and you still set more fires. I mean, I guess it's a little more appealing to use. Is it more appealing than fully packed and refill station though? That's the question. Worcester's gonna be so OP. You know, they're gonna buff these skills for like Worcester, but this still has a 32 bound stern. While Tetsudo, I think this is the Italian commander thing. Yeah, the legendary one. But you get fully packed for most of them, and you get one more base heal, so not the end of the world. Only 5% damage nerf. Yeah, it's not too bad. But yeah, huge changes. A lot of changes for a July update that has a lot of content, which is actually kind of great. But yeah, I really need them to like actually make these nerfs to the entire tech tree lines actually affect the legendary skill or legendary ship. That doesn't make sense why they stop. Like the buffs. So why does the buff affect the legendary ship? But then when they're buffing the whole line, but then when they nerf the whole line, they don't touch the legendary ship. And I mean, glue is now in the bureau. It's free. I mean, it's not like it's a premium. It's not like, I mean, they could spend money to boost it, but at the same time, it's a free thing. They should just nerf it however they need to. And if people complain that they're like researching the thing and it got nerfed, I mean, the reason they're researching it is because it was busted. Is that not wrong? No Gouda nerf, no Preußen nerfed. I mean, no Louisiana nerf either. But at least there is a lot of things going the right way. But yeah, I don't know. They just don't touch legendary ships. I don't know why. It just makes zero sense. Alright, time to actually read the patch notes, like the actual update. Or we'll watch it. We'll watch it first.
Ahoy, Captains! This
That is
July,
loud.
the United States of America celebrates its 250th anniversary. Festivities, and our next update is heavily
Wait, am I not allowed to? There's no slider. There's no slider. Hang on.
packed with first-class U.S. content, including a historical ship in the campaign, a new tech tree line with a unique mechanic, Big Apple dressed up for the occasion, and much more. Before we start, hit the like button, make sure you're subscribed,
Damn, listener, for
ring
people
the
researching.
bell,
Yeah,
and
they were.
Let's go.
I don't know.
The
It just
star
doesn't
of
make
the
sense.
upcoming campaign is Tier 8 U.S. battleship Indiana, a historical representative of the South Dakota class and a sister ship of Massachusetts and Alabama. She participated in various battles during the Pacific War. In our game, she features an impressive secondary gun armament layout and devastating 16-inch main battery guns. Her consumable selection is formidable. She carries sonar, which is unusual for ships of this type, a great repair party, and an array of other options to choose from. Complete 100 milestones with Admiralty backing to get her. Other rewards in the campaign include U.S. alternative destroyer crates for a new tech tree branch. A brand new alternative U.S. destroyer line enters early access.
After like the new BB.
Featuring a unique
Yeah, it's
mechanic,
basically the Massachusetts I
advanced
wanted
radar
at tier
consumable.
7, but it's going to
Unlike
be
the
at tier 8.
standard radar, the advanced version boasts
It's
a passive
it's
effect
7-kilometer
that
base
reveals enemy
secondaries
ship positions on
with
your minimap
Massachusetts
within its
secondary
range.
accuracy.
Pair this advantage with massive guns ready to attack the threat, and you'll get an excellent fighter. To learn more about all the features of the 5 new ships, watch the dedicated video on our YouTube channel where we share tips on how to get the most out of them. If you can't wait to try the new line, get to the store as soon as the update starts. 4 ships can drop from the early access crates, or you can get them in the Steel Eagles random bundle. Besides
Cambridge.
the new U.S. destroyers,
One of the
there
ones
are
we
beautiful
assumed.
skins for various other ships and the new Tier 8 premium U.S. cruiser, Cambridge.
Wait,
She's
hold on.
Bundle.
Oh, that's not what I meant
Besides
to
the
do.
new
Pause. Des Moines, Montana, Iowa.
U.S. destroyers, there are beautiful skins for various other ships
Okay, Des
and
Moines
the
skin,
new
though.
Tier 8 premium U.S. cruiser, Cambridge. She's based on a project for the Oregon City class cruiser line with 305mm guns in 3 twin mounts.
Unless that was Cambridge.
With cruiser-grade accuracy and a very rapid
I didn't look
reload
it enough.
for guns of this size.
Surely that was Des Moines.
12.5 seconds. She also has UK cruiser-style powerful repair party and a sonar in her consumables pool. With each roll of the random bundle, you'll also receive a special currency called Independium, the key to this update's themed festivities. Independium will also be a reward in the campaign tracks and calendar. But what can you spend it on? First, there's a consecutive bundle with intricate skins for new U.S. destroyers. The stylish designs take inspiration from Wild West era weaponry. At the end of the chain,
that is
you'll
actually
find the
nice
crown
skins.
jewel of the line, legendary tier U.S. destroyer Burroughs, adorned in a gilded skin with a fierce bull on her side. Second, an array of other skins are also available for Independium, with 3 new entries that reflect on great eras of American maritime history. For the new cruiser Cambridge, you can try on a
Indiana.
look based on the Age of Expansion era. Campaign ship Indiana can be decorated in the style of the Great White Fleet, and legendary cruiser Worcester can try on a skin inspired by camouflages from the World Wars. In addition to the ship skins, these eras have also inspired 3 new commander guises, each honoring a famous historical figure, and those noble gentlemen await you in the calendar. Each week of the calendar grants you a different guise. After completing all the tasks of the first week, you'll get Commander Guise Stephen Decatur, a naval officer who served in the early days of the American Navy. The second week reward is Commander Guise Robley D. Evans, a U.S. Rear Admiral who served from the Civil War through the Spanish-American War. And in the third week, you'll get Frank J. Fletcher, an admiral in the U.S. Navy during both World Wars. As the main reward for completing the calendar, you'll get a special commander for the brand new line of American destroyers, Ernest E. Evans, inspired by the historical commander of famous destroyer USS Johnston, which heroically fought against overwhelming Japanese forces in the Battle off Samar. This commander brings a unique base trait and 6 new skills to the game. And if you want to learn more,
Imagine one new commander has 6 unique skills. Talk about gimmick.
All cards on deck. 3 Eras of Freedom is a new collection that's dedicated to the history of the United States. Collection crates are available in the campaign and in a special mission. For completing the whole collection, you'll receive premium Tier 3 U.S. destroyer Tracy, a Clemson-class mine layer that served in the Pacific during World War II. We've also prepared festive skins for ships of other nations, inspired by their national colors. In the Fleet
lot of new
Celebration
content,
shelf, we introduced a range of skins suited for any grand parade. Dress up your Atlantico, ZF6, Michelangelo, Marlboro, Odin, and Graf Spee. You can purchase skins directly in the store or get them from the Fleet Celebration crates. These crates offer a guaranteed
How many years has it been
reward
since
and
Tikane?
might even drop a ship. Among other items, you can also
He left
get a
in
big
what,
pack of paint
2019?
to color all your ships
2020?
that have been waiting for a fresh new
So
look.
at least
Get
7
Fleet
years.
Celebration skins
6,
from the
7.
store or from crates to make additional progress in stage 2 of the marathon, as the ship parts are granted along them as a bonus.
I mean,
And if you
technically
haven't started
BD
the
Lightfo
chase
is
for
Tikane,
Thunderer,
but like
it's
still.
time to hurry up. In the new update, you'll receive ship parts from the calendar, weekly assignments, and the campaign. Complete it with Admiralty backing to maximize your earnings and prepare for the finish line
Did I
in the
see that
update
right?
after this one.
Is the hard mode going back to hard mode's going back to a Kraken? Oh no, I don't know. Kind of.
Campaign. Complete it with Admiralty backing to maximize your earnings and prepare for the finish line in the update after this one. The Star Trek collaboration is back. All Star Trek themed content will be available for purchase once again in the store. Get aboard Voyager, put a skin on your Enterprise, and sail into battle with Borg Queen or Captain Picard by your side. Check out
Borg
the
Queen.
dedicated store shelf for a wide range of content, starting from the second
By
week
far
of
the
the
best
update.
Japanese battleship commander so far.
New seasons of ranked
Imagine they
battles are
release
sure
a
to feature
busted one
tough
next update.
rivalries with 2 versus 2 matches. Ship tiers are also climbing up. Start with Tier 6 in Season 104. Take a step up with Tier 7 in Season 105. And clash with Tier 8 ships in Season 106.
Well, now, Tier 8, straight up
And if you like
Michelangelo
uneven
and
battles against hordes
Schroeder's.
of enemies, War Tales are
And
staying
two versus
around
twos.
for another update. Gather your fleet mates and battle on. Along with this update, we've
At
also
least it's
got
2
various
versus 2s,
balance
though.
changes for you. Check out the Ministry of Balance article for the full list. We hope our players around the globe always have something to celebrate. Whether it's the 250th birthday of your country, a nice sunny day, or a great battle in World of Warships Legends. The last one we can take care of. Just launch the game, Captain, and turn the tide.
Oops. Honestly though, Indiana looking kind of interesting. Not gonna lie. I am curious though because there is kind of a lot of like gimmicks tied into the PC Indiana. Let's see. Do you see secondary guns? Okay, repair party, and it didn't the thing said like a good repair party, so it might be like more health. Otherwise, I think it would have said like the fast cooldown or something. Sonar and EST. I mean, do you need? It's not EST 2. It's normal EST. So I feel like you probably just stick with the plane because it is Massachusetts accuracy. But like American BB with sonar and secondaries, it's like right up my alley. 7-kilometer base, 4.5 second reload. Like this is straight up AL Massachusetts. 28-second reload, 40-second turret traverse time. Can't imagine Massachusetts being at 45. When are they gonna buff my Massachusetts, man? AA. I wonder if there's more AA on this thing. Huge torp damage reduction. It might be fun. But then again, we're in a world of airplanes where you might not even get to use secondaries really. But we'll see. We'll see. So you can get 7,000 Independium for purchasing the campaign. And 6,000 ship parts. Alternative line. Yeah, advanced radar. I mean, I don't know. I think it looked like it was like a 12 or 13 second duration, which I don't know if that was partly due to the new commander skill doing that 15% duration for a radar. So if it's a 10-second radar, I guess that's fine, but still like it's kind of like a free perceptive almost. Because it's the same range as your radar, which as far as I could tell is, I mean, it's 7.5 to 9 kilometers, somewhere in that range. But yeah, kind of a free perceptive. So that means you could technically just take that skill that does the torp speed and the consumable. So I don't know. I wonder if they'll ever do unlimited special sonars that San Martin has. Because if they did unlimited radars, like I don't know why they wouldn't do unlimited sonars. I feel like sonars are much less intrusive than radars. This me and Indiana is going to be my most played ship. Probably not. I mean, if I play tier 8 and I need to play a premium ship and a battleship if I wanted to, probably would choose Indiana because it's basically what I want. But there's no reason I would take a secondary battleship, American secondary battleship, at a lower tier when I could just guarantee that I'm top tier by just playing Ohio. If they ever buff BA Montana though, buff its secondaries to be the same range as Ohio and maybe the accuracy, would I consider using BA Montana instead? You know, I honestly might. Like BA Montana with a secondary build, if the secondaries were basically on par with Ohio, I feel like I probably would use BA Montana. Although BA Montana's main battery range is shorter, but like 406, 12 406s, but also having an engine boost so that I can actually push in faster and get into secondary range easier. I probably would enjoy that. And realistically, the super heals that BA Montana has, I feel like is, because I mean the cooldown I think is 60 seconds, isn't it, for a super heal basically. So like your ability to survive would probably be a lot better. Yeah. I mean, yeah, they're probably never gonna buff BA Montana that way, but like if they did, then I would definitely use that over Ohio. But yeah, a lot of skins. I don't quite understand the thing they said about Worcester. Like special skin bears. I mean, so you're basically just purchasing the historical skin for Independium. Is that what it was? Like instead of oil or not oil, instead of paint. Not a. It's a weird thing. Weird, pretty weird. Do they not have the picture of the destroyer commander though? I think it's only on their video. But yeah, I would love to actually just like look at those skills. Let's see, 3-week calendar. Yeah, for guys. Imagine if those were commanders. That would have been wild. 1 billion new U.S. commanders. Although they would have been historical commanders. So then maybe they would have, you know, more historical commanders that would like kind of be the new commanders that maybe bridge the gap from the old to the new stuff. Might have been cooler. Just because so many commanders are outdated at this point. Yeah, Latico skin, or all these like festive skins, actually look fairly decent. Thunderer, I think you could technically get Thunderer next update then, right? Oh, I lied. You can unlock Thunderer in August. Oh, so you can't unlock it early. Wait, you can finish it earlier. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. So you can finish it earlier if you spend money. Okay, never mind. I lied. You can unlock it next update if you spend a pretty penny. Rank 2v2s. Not the 1v1s I wanted, but still better than 5 versus 5. Wartails. Curious, does anyone actually still play Wartails? I feel like it's fun every now and then, but then like it just kind of gets boring because I mean it is AI. And then we went through the balance changes. Permanent new permanent camos. New. Sumner, Mogador, Osceolan, Veneto. Do these not have historical now? Or is it like alternate? Hang on. Sumner? Does Sumner not have a camo? Bug fixes. Any interesting bug fixes? Flickering of Sabaton camo on Kelowna. Okay. Visual bug. No prop mod bug fix? No? Prop mod bug fix would be huge. I think it would get its own patch note. Dual sense adapt triggers in PS5. I also forgot PC was a thing. But a lot of content for well, is there anything for free actually? I don't think so. I guess Thunder is free, but that's not even this update. Campaign, not free. Wait, did they say how much the Cambridge thing would be? This is a bundle thing again. Kind of don't like the bundle thing. Do they go into detail about Cambridge at all? Not really. But Cambridge is what it's like. It's like a Rochester with Alaska guns, or I guess Congress guns at tier 8. Did it get a faster reload? Let me Google it real quick. Would be ship tool. Ship tool is probably the best. Ship parameters. Premium cruiser. US tier 9. Let's see. Main battery. So is that destroyer dispersion? So it's Alaska guns, but it has destroyer dispersion. Where's reload time? Oh, and like a much faster reload. Actually, no, it's not quite destroyer dispersion. I lied. But it's like improved cruiser dispersion. Improved cruiser dispersion and closer to destroyer dispersion. That's actually interesting. Actually, no, I'm dumb. That's just standard cruiser dispersion. I lied. I think Alaska on PC has battle cruiser dispersion. I forgot. Yeah, because that's destroyer. Tulsa is destroyer dispersion there. Never mind. It's standard cruiser dispersion. They said 12.5 second reload, did they? I'm not sure. If it is, though, that's actually kind of goated. For Alaska guns with cruiser dispersion instead of battle cruiser. Although, I mean, that's what we thought about Sevastopol. With bigger guns, having cruiser dispersion would be like Giga with 6 guns, but like, still kind of leaves a lot to be desired. But then again, 12.5 second reload versus 20 something. So you do shoot more, so you probably definitely will land more. So it might not feel as bad. I mean, the theoretical DPM for Cambridge is actually higher than Alaska. So, I mean, there is potential, I guess. Imagine it has more DPM than our Salem. You know, it might. It might actually have more DPM than our Salem. At least AP. Let's see. What do you have consumable wise? Did the video say what it had consumable wise? Oh, just heal and sonar and PC. Swappable for DFA. Is it a super heal though? It is a specialized repair team, so it's a super heal. So super heal Cambridge. Does it get 30 casemate? Probably not. probably gets 27. 27, but it does have a super heal, and it's I want to say it's not Des Moines hull. Hull of an Oregon City class ship. Yeah, so that's Rochester, right? Right? I'm like 99% sure that's in Oregon City. Let's be sure. Let's be sure. Will the new DD commander be the new Sims? Definitely not. It's what, 8% HP for a DD, specifically a DD. In order for Sims to be better, or sorry, like for Hyde, 6%. For it to be better than Sims, what it offers, at least at high tiers, the ship needs to have, I think it's like 46,000 HP. If it doesn't have 46,000 HP, Sims is still better than Hyde. But that's at, well, Hyde does everything. Any new commanders that look good? I mean, there is only one new commander, and it's for the new DD line. Oh, let me fix this audio, though. Okay. It is Rochester Hull. Should say Oregon City. Yep, Oregon City class. So it's basically this, but you're going to get a super heal. And I guess one of the good things about this is that the Citadel is not nearly as large as Salem. Like that is one of the upsides. Because I mean, Des Moines and Salem Hull, the Citadel is absolutely massive. So like while you're angled, you can pretty easily get Citadel through the bow. But I guess not Cambridge in this case. If you're broadside, you probably still will explode, but definitely not as often. Actually, I mean, so basically it's just Tulsa then, right? Tulsa's an Oregon City class. Yeah. So Tulsa, but it's Alaska guns. And a super heal. Should be a super heal. Dang, it's too bad they didn't have DFAA in a separate slot. Because then if we did our, like, AL Tullen build and just spammed our DFAA and got Cambridge's accuracy up by 7% more, that would probably be pretty nutty. 2.05 Sigma base as well. How much Cambridge have? 32mm bow. Nah, if it's not legendary tier, well, I take that back because I was gonna say if it's not legendary tier, then they don't have like dumb armor schemes, but you literally have the Fiji thing with 30, and then you have Nottingham with 30, and Edinburgh with 30. When realistically all they needed to do is just maybe improve the heal and the DPM or something, because I mean you have smoke to survive, but you know. Eh, 1144. I'll play one and then call it a night. We did have one good match, two good match, one good match. First match, Meteor. Alright, there were a couple that were close to 3K, but I think we only had one 3K. Is there anything that I'm trying to remember that got buffed or changed? I mean, Giuseppe. Holland's getting buffed. Okay, wait. So if we're getting like 1,000 more HP. Okay, so we should be at like, yeah, 20. $24-ish thousand hit points. But San Martin buff, kind of good. Even though I was actually doing fairly well in it. Now we're just going to do better. But people are still going to take smoke, aren't they? Heal's going to be Giga Heal, but they're still going to take smoke. What's the Holland buff? They're buffing Holland's HP. And they're giving Holland Smolinsk engine boost. Oh yeah, and torp reload. Torp reload base is now going to be 85 seconds. It's kind of crazy. What's San Martin is getting basically a super heal. And you're going to be able to restore more pen damage. So instead of 50%, which is the standard, it's going to be 70. I don't know that the Citadel damage is increased or not. But basically you're going to have zombie heals. I think aside from Nelson, I don't think there's any other ship that has the capacity to restore more than 50% of pen damage. Like, there is super heals, but you're still only restoring 50% pen. Just like Incomp. Incomp has super heals, and you can have 4 super heals, but because you only restore 50% of pen damage, if you take a lot of pen damage, by the time you're using your 3rd super heal, like, it's not completely effective. Maybe even your 2nd. I don't know what I want to play, honestly. Oh wait, is it this skill? Oh, it is. This is getting the splash damage buff. That might actually be pretty good. I guess we'll just play Ohio, why not? I don't know what else to play. Not feeling it. Income as a legend superhero, that's 20% worse than PC. I mean, it doesn't heal nearly as much, and it also doesn't get to heal as much. Uh-oh, carrier. It's got base trait buff too. 1% of Sigma is not that much. I think that's just a rounding thing. Like, if it was like a buff from 5 to like 10 or like 8% or something, like a decent chunk. Maybe, but like 1% is someone's OCD needs 1.98 to be 2.0 instead. Like say on I think on Petro. I think if you have Petro and use like fixated, just fixated or just Scott, because the Sigma is 1.85, I think you're like 1.9 something. Like just shy of 2.0. So that buff to Scott probably lets it be 2.0. It's my G9 build, a main gun build using Harbin. AL commander. I can't remember if I have properly meticulous or marksmanship.
さあ皆さん、この目標に集中攻撃してください。
That dispersion looks pretty good. Just kidding. That was 20k of my HP. Crazy.
対処お願いできる？
So much for no fly zone. I mean, is my XP this match just going to be plain XP? It might just be plain XP. Hayate's dying to radar Minotaur. Our Shima died. Our Hayate died. At least I'll get a clear sky, I guess. Well, not... I shot one salvo this whole match. And is he at least deplaned yet? Wait, why didn't our Worcester push up to this island? So his AA was useful. That would have been good. Although I don't think I would have gotten a clear sky. Crazy how bad matches become once there's a CV and unplayable. I still only shot one salvo and I lost half my HP. Uh oh. Charging into a DD. Wait, we have a radar, surely. Shot down 43 planes and dude still has full squads. And an armored deck, so I don't think I can really do anything. Okay, I do not have probably meticulous. Dude, huge 30k damage. Oh, don't worry. We have a Des Moines in the corner, and our carrier in the corner. Dude, that was a really fun carrier match, guys. All right, we'll play one more. Surely there's no CV. No CV cucks, surely. You know, imagine if our AA ranges were at least the proper ranges. Or imagine if they didn't make all carrier planes have unlimited boost. That can fly within the shorter AA ranges of Legends. Without losing planes. Because they just go like, what, 210 knots? All the time. Maybe faster. Meanwhile, AE still has to load, so you lose like half a kilometer. Orange and a Yugumo. They saw the patch notes and were like, I need to play this ship. And a Marlboro. Am I streaking this weekend? Is there a professional sports event that I can go streak at? Someone should bet someone's gonna streak. Really? Okay, he's turning away. Located and spotted, so their DD's in front of me. Well, that's rather lame. huge dispersion. Our DD smoked up to not spot. Another DD's in the cap. Is he gonna get torped? I feel like he's just gonna get torped. 4 battleships spotted. All of our DDs are kind of twiddling their thumbs. We have a radar, but he's all the way at the back. He's using his sonar at the back. Oh god. You are in the midway in the... So we have a stream sniper slash dude who's going to focus me in a CV. I like that our DD now left the cap. And our Des Moines is still nowhere to be found. I wasn't paying attention to which one that was, though. Probably getting death struck by torps anyway, though. It's a guaranteed fire and a flood, but it still needed to get more fire chance. Dude, it's retarded DDs in Des Moines, man. Can't. Oh, and I'm getting shot from the other side of the map too. Our team abandoned D. Oh, this is looking like a pretty bad loss. Hello? Can't believe our German DD with sonar is also retarded. Too bad my front turret wasn't loaded. Is there Des Moines finally near? No, he's kiting on riding on the border. That's pretty good. Is he gonna use radar yet? Oh, he's going this way. Why? Secondary's not leading too? I thought that dude was ready to kite, not in front of me. Well, you're welcome, Z44. A battleship did your job. It's pretty good, pretty good. And we're still going to lose this match, probably. Thank God we had a Wisconsin and a Z46 come to A. They were a huge help. This guy's just as good as me at finding islands. Don't worry, our Des Moines is still at the back. Don't worry, don't worry. I was at the top of the leaderboard for the game. Crazy. I did 30k damage. I did 30k damage getting focused by the CV the entire match. I shot maybe 2 salvos the whole match. Just shot down planes. Wait, what happened to you? Oh, Aki airplanes. Our team is in fact losing this. Imagine if he was close with a radar. And he radared the DD so he couldn't get off that last rack of torps. That would have actually been a pretty good use. He hits Death Struck, I think. No, yeah, he has bot protection. They had a Tulsa over there. Wait, this guy was full HP. What happened to him? Oh, forgot. He abandoned the flank, so now he's just getting cross. Our whole team's in A. Oh, is that good? You just YOLO out at something that has radar? Oh god, Wisconsin couldn't even Death Strike the Tulsa. Dude, they're all full HP on that side. Why did they need to leave? It's up to you, Seong. You gotta torp everything. Oh, but you reversed out of the smoke. You did talk. Magic airplanes. Yeah, this guy's probably dead. Yeah, this guy's dead. Wait, maybe. I mean, no, he is basically dead. It was up to him, he needed to Dev Strike stuff. How are they missing? If we're relying on a Seong, we already lost True. So 2 losses in Ohio back-to-back. How tragic. Wild. Thank God we had a Shima. We had a GK too. Wild. So like our legate Wisconsin and DD all ran away from the flank. No, and it's not like they were kiting the flank. They just ran, flat out ran. Dude, that's crazy. This guy's third. It's crazy. This guy's fourth. Wild. Alright, well, we tried to get one win, but no sauce. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna try to end on a win or nothing like that. I learned my lesson a long time ago. But in terms of streaking this weekend, honestly, I have no idea. Maybe on Saturday. It's a big maybe though. Because like, if you couldn't tell by my Ohio vid like earlier, or not vid, Ohio build earlier, like I'm bored out of my mind and I'm just literally doing whatever. That's why I just Justinian Lions. Like there is new content, but it's just the gameplay. It's constantly getting more and more passive with more and more airplane stuff. Like our Ohio game when Aki just bow and reverses full HP and bottom teams, like that's not a rare occurrence or anything. That's an every single day. So to want to have to play and deal with that, like just can't. It's not fun. But anyway, maybe Saturday, which will be like our normal like midday, evening-ish, afternoon-ish for North America, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. Summer is actually just busy. That's all it is. That's why I haven't been streaming. So I don't know what's gonna happen in June and July, really. Even though there's a lot of new content, I don't know if I'll actually even be able to play it all or even want to. So yeah. But anyway, till the next one. Hopefully you guys have, what is today? It's technically Thursday. Hopefully you guys have a great rest of your week. And I'll see you guys next time. But anyway, have a good one. Take it easy. Stay safe. Until next time. Aloha.